Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria and I hope you are all doing well. Well, today, as you can see, the sun is shining. I hope that this video will turn out all right. So to begin this DIY, it's actually a very simple one to put together, but I thought it was a really fun way to use the Dollar Tree trees. And you can use either white or green, but I did pick up the green. I decorate seasonally, so for me, something like this is going to stay up all winter long until the spring. So what I will be starting off with are these 3 gift boxes, and this gift box is probably my favorite that I've seen at the Dollar Tree. Now I will be painting the top here, but I just love the cars and then the truck on this box. What I'll be doing is removing the lids, and then I will I have a pen, and then I have a miniature screwdriver. I'm going to remove all the lids. I will paint the lids, and then on the inside, I'm just going to, wherever there is a car, so I've already done this here, but wherever there is a car, where the headlight is, I'm just going to poke a hole, and then with the screwdriver, I'm just going to turn it in a circular motion just to open up that hole. I will do that to all of the cars and trucks on all 3 of the boxes. And then once I have all the holes, I'm going to take my LED lights and just tape it on the inside. And wherever there is a hole, I'm going to place a light in. Okay, so I have poked the holes in the gift boxes and I have painted the top of all the lids. Now before I tape in my lights inside of the boxes, what I will be doing is taking the smallest gift box lid, I'm going to glue it underneath the largest gift box, like that. And then with the largest gift box lid, I will be gluing the medium box on top of that, and then taking the medium box lid, I will be gluing the smallest gift box directly on top of that. And then the top of the smallest gift box will be open because I will be gluing the tree in the center of that box. So let me go ahead, glue that together, and then I will tape in my lights inside of the box. Okay, so I have lit up all of the lights on the cars and the truck. Now this light strand had 10 lights on it, so I do have 4 extra lights. So what I think I'm going to do, I was just going to leave it with the headlights lit up, but I see that there's 2 signs that say trees for sale. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to poke another hole just above those 2 signs and then have the lights light that up. Okay, so I just wanted to show you. So now I have this sign and this sign lit up. Now this one I managed to put 2 lights together, and then there's one left in the center, and then the other one lights up the second sign here. Also, what I did was I went with the Dollar Tree duct tape, and then I taped all my wiring down and really pressed around where the lights are, because the Jot invisible tape just wasn't sticking well enough. It's great to tack it in place until you have it all how you want it, but then after, I definitely would recommend going around with the duct tape, because it's going to hold everything together very nice and secure. And then my battery pack, I just have it here on the bottom. I didn't tape it or glue it down, and that's it. So now I'm gonna go ahead, do the same thing to the other two gift boxes, and then I will show you how I place my tree at the top. Okay, so now I am just about ready to glue in my tree in the top gift box. But I did decide to add a little bit of the nautical rope around the two lids of the gift box. I had painted it black, and if you go ahead and add some E6000 glue, if you just like it painted like this, which it looks really nice, then you could definitely do that. But because in my tree, to fill it up a little bit, I am going to be using some jute ribbon. So I figured that I would add a little bit of the nautical rope around the edge so that it would all go together nicely. Also, I noticed with the hot glue, it just really is not secure enough for me. I could have added a lot more hot glue, but it just seems to be coming apart. So I figure by gluing down the nautical rope all the way around, it's going to keep it in place much more secure. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is great because I won't be using very much of it. If you have any scrap pieces of nautical rope, you'd probably get by without having to go and buy a whole another bunch of the nautical rope. I use a lot of it, so I always end up having scraps. So I'm just going to use a couple of my scraps that I have on hand and glue that in place. So once I've glued that in place, I'm going to show you how I place my tree inside of my box, put the lights on it, and then show you what it looks like all together. About to the finish line, I first want to show you up close how beautiful the nautical rope looks around the bottom of the gift box, the top of the lid. I'm really glad that I ended up adding this because, again, it just holds it more secure in place, and as well it gives it a more finished look. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue. You could use E6000 for this as well if it's something that you're planning on keeping this way, just to make sure that it stays in place. And I'm just going to, in the center of the top gift box, I'm going to add a pool of glue. And I'm going to remove the battery pack and just keep it on the side so that it doesn't touch that. And then I'm just going to place my tree right into that glue. Now I did take off the legs because I'm not going to be using the stand of the tree. I could just keep these for another DIY, or should I take this apart, although I don't think I will, then I could always just use the stand to hold the tree up. But I think I will be keeping this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue my tree in. The only other thing I have left to do is just add that last pack of LED lights, and then I have the Dollar Tree burlap ribbon, and this is one of my favorite ribbons that the Dollar Tree carries. So I'm just going to add that to the tree to fill up the spaces in between, and then I will show you what this piece looks like all complete and lit up. I'm so excited. Everyone, here it is all put together and lit up, and I have fallen in love with this DIY. It is definitely one of my most favorite that I have made thus far. I love how the headlights are lit on all of the cars and trucks. I really like how I can very easily just lift up each gift box lid and I can turn it on and off the lights, and you don't see any wires or any battery packs because they're all concealed inside of the gift box. This would also be really great if you had a Lazy Susan, if there was some way that you could motorize it so that it would turn, because it is just stunning. On camera you see a lot of the glare of the lights, but definitely it is just a stunning piece. And by adding the nautical rope, it really goes nicely with the jute ribbon, or the burlap ribbon. And I only did use one strand on the tree because I have it in the corner. I pretty much just had all the lights in the front. It is beside a mirror, so the lights do reflect off the mirror. So for me, it's just enough, but I absolutely love it. And for anyone who loves the red truck, if you can come across these gift boxes and you enjoy this DIY, it's very, very simple to put it together, and it doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of items really. But you definitely end up with a really beautiful lit up piece in the end. I really hope that you enjoyed this DIY. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share the video if you can, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And as always guys, you take care of yourselves, and I so hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.